Since I'm on this 28 days of DomoSenpai kick, I kind of wanted to make a video going over random things that come across my timeline. I also have a series that I'm going to be posting on the channel called Senpai Side Stories, where I go over things that have like happened in my past and try to make it as like fitting to the channel as possible. You know, it's like a sense of like removing the veil and like getting y'all up and close on some personal shit. Just to make it more personable, give y'all something to like not marvel at, but be like, oh, he's human. You know what I mean? So just one of the things that I wanted to dive into before we actually get into this video. But one of the things that I want to talk about is a tweet that came out 4 or 5 days ago. Yeah, it was like 4 days ago. And it was Udana talking about Gachiakuta going on break last week and there being no chapters. So that was one of the reasons why I made a video. It's still in the chamber. It was supposed to come out this week, but I can't find the proper assets for it. I'm gonna continue to look for those when I got the time as opposed to writing stuff down. But she posted a visual of what looks like is going to be the next volume cover. And I wonder if this is also going to be the next volume reveal. I'm very interested to see who it is, but we already could tell just based on the design that it's Momoa. But for some reason, I also can't help the idea that this could potentially be Nelda, but that wouldn't make sense because she didn't really have much to do with the last set of chapters that was going into the volume. To further that point, it wouldn't even make sense in this long run, because if she was going to be a volume cover, it would have been when she did that self-sacrifice move, you know, that Vegeta move that she did. But seeing this visual, you know who it reminds me of too? Reminds me of the style she used for the color page with Rio on it. I'm gonna make sure I put a visual on the screen just so you guys could get like an idea of what I'm talking about. But it reminded me of this because of the jacket design right there. And at the same time, it's obvious that it's Momoa, but I'm curious to know who you guys think it is. And I seen that some people in the mentions were like, so who is this diva that you're drawing? Who is this? Who could this be? I know some of them were being, because I know some of them personally, well, not personally, but through Twitter, since, you know, we're in the Gachiakuta fandom together type shit. I know some of them were memeing, but I also believe there were some people who were being genuinely curious about who it is without knowing. And that kind of blew my mind, because I'm like, there's no way that you don't know that this is Momoa, because who else has had a bigger impact in the Tori No Man's Land arc than Momoa? She quite literally spawned one of the craziest moments we've had in Gachiakuta, and that was going through the memories of Kuro, or whom I presume to be Makaka Iko, because he's been around since the first generation, i.e. Canis Sherbrick. He has a memory of that, for Christ's sakes. But anyways, I digress. One of the reasons I also brought this up is because I feel like as we progress further into Gachiakuta, that the volume covers should get a little more detail, because I'll be the one to say it, I truly love the Gachiakuta volume covers, but I would also love ones that got like a dual cover on it. So for instance, if she was just to, you know, Kuro and Canis Sherbrick cover, or you could do a Kuro, Canis, and Corvus, damn, they all sound the same, a Kuro, Canis, and Corvus like triple cover, that would be sick. Oh, and you could probably do like a Rudo Recto cover or Rudo Recto color page, you know what I mean? You could do one of those, it would be insanely sick. But it was one of the topics I wanted to get off my chest, because I think about this all the time as I'm making content that's specifically Gachiakuta related, right? I'm always like, dang, what's next? What could be next? Who could it be? What version of them could it be? Because, you know, we've had our first dual cover, I believe, with Rudo, right? Like that was the first one, because we had volume 1 and was it volume 11, I think, with the vacuum going over his back. Yeah, it was volume 11, just like I thought it was. Anyways, this is just like one of them like videos I wanted to get off my chest. One of them things where I wanted to talk to y'all. Like I said, we are in the spirit of the 28 days of DomoSenpai right now. This will be day 3. So what is it, November 3rd already? Dang, the week is flying. The month is flying. And like I said, this is helping me sort out my brain and sort out like the way that I want to do content. So I'm curious to see who you guys think is the cover of volume 13. Is this volume 13? Yeah, it's volume 13, because Fu and He was the last cover. Which I remember I was a little perturbed about that, because I kind of wanted it to be both of them, but in the Fu body. I thought that would have been insanely sick, but nonetheless, Fu is one of my favorite characters and I'm glad he got his issue. So like I was saying, at some point, I hope the volume covers get a little more extensive. And yes, it's a minor nitpick, but who am I to not nitpick being like the biggest Gachiakuta fan? You know, I kind of want a little more. But we get that with color pages and stuff too, so I guess, I don't know, man. It's a little, let me know what you guys think about the cover arts and all of that down below. I also made a video detailing Gachiakuta covers maybe when the Jabber cover dropped, and that was volume 7. I did make that video, I just remembered. Should I make an updated, like, ooh, I should do a tier list going over volume covers. I might do that tomorrow. Yeah, I might do that tomorrow. That should be fun. I also have another video that I want to do that's related to Corvus, or did I already do that? No, I have not did that video yet. I typed it out and I never fully went into it with the script writing. But anyways, I'm gonna get out of here, edit this video. As y'all know, man, I'm DomoSenpai, and I will catch you guys in the next video.